evening. I hope you are all doing well. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight and for taking the time to watch Nikkei Student Union's 3rd Annual Culture Night production. My name is Asumi Shuda. I'm the president of NSU, and I'm honored to welcome you all to Campbell Hall tonight. Culture Night has been 11 months in the making, starting with Zoom calls over the summer between the 4 of us to a full-fledged production that we are so grateful to showcase tonight. Lots of hard work, dedication, and passion has been put into this production tonight, and I'm so eternally grateful to have been a part of this incredible process with such amazing, talented people. Now, I'm so honored and excited to pass the mic to Culture Night Director Hanna Abe.
My name is Hanna Abe. I'm this year's Director of Culture Night. I'd like to thank you all for being here and taking time out of your Saturday. We really appreciate it a lot. We also like to thank our sponsors along with all the support that we've received over the course of the past year. None of this would have been possible without you guys. And lastly, I'm so grateful to share the stage with Asumi, Owen, and Brandon, along with the rest of the cast and crew for putting all this together and working so hard over the past year. I'm going to pass the mic over to both of our producers, Owen Wong and Brandon Chen.
Hello everyone, I'm Owen Wong, one of this year's Culture Night producers. On behalf of the hardworking members of the Culture Night team and everyone involved, we'd like to welcome you to NSU's 3rd Annual Culture Night production. We're excited to present a play featuring Asian American themes and talent acts from our members that demonstrate Japanese culture. Thank you.
And I'm Brandon Chen, NSU's other Culture Night producer. While putting this together definitely wasn't easy, the struggle allowed for lots and lots of self-love, camaraderie, friendship, and love, which are all themes that are actually pretty prevalent to the show we're about to put on tonight. And since this play stemmed from our memories, I think you will see a lot of parallels between these characters and the people that exist within our lives, and I hope you are able to empathize with their adversities and accomplishments. I'm so grateful to have been a part of this culture team and this production, and I'm so excited for you all to witness all of our hard work. Thank you so much for coming and enjoy the show.
皆さん、日系学生ユニオンの第3回目のカルチャーナイトに来てくださってありがとうございます。皆さんに見ていただけることにとても楽しみにしています。11ヶ月間この制作に取り組んできました。この作品に協力してくださったすべてのメンバーやスポンサーの皆様、大変感謝しています。
どうかスマホをマナーモードしてお願いします。日系スチューデントユニオンの第3回カルチャーナイトがまもなく始まります。皆さんお楽しみください。ありがとうございます。
Yes, finally, okay. Hi, Ji-chan. I finally got around to setting up the camera. Guess I'm making little video diaries, but if you see this, that means I'm ruled out to share my thoughts. But anyways, I'm graduating soon. So I'm just so excited just to graduate and move on to college, you know. I've been looking at some clubs and I'm hoping to make new friends. I'm just really excited to move on to college, you know. I'm really gonna try to put myself out there. To be fair, I mean, I haven't really made the effort, but also it's really hard trying to make friends with people who never take me seriously, because sometimes I feel like being Japanese is the same as being invisible here, you know? Like, I don't know, I grew up in a community where no one looks like me, and I hate feeling this way, but sometimes I wish I wasn't so Japanese.
gosh, what is that? Don't tell me you're actually supposed to eat that thing.
It's a rice ball. We call it onigiri. Usually it's just rice and dried seaweed, but this nut's kumonoru. It's like Japanese kikuta corn.
Now, this may not be what you call PC or whatever, but that looks and smells horrendous.
It's actually not that bad. Have you ever had dried seaweed? I used to eat it all the time when I was a little kid.
Yeah, I have actually, and I almost threw up. The aftertaste that left in my mouth was just so bad. Next time, just bring some real food, like a sandwich or something.
All right, everyone, settle down, settle down. Sadie, please put your food away. I don't care if you didn't have time to eat at lunch again. You know there's a strict no eating rule in my class.
Yeah, put it away. It's taking up the classroom.
Early December 7th, there were men at their posts on base manning the watch. At 6:40 a.m., the destroyer USS Ward identified the conning tower of a Japanese submarine off the coast of Pearl Harbor. The Ward attacked and sunk the submarine. They reported the sinking as a routine event. Also, before 7 a.m., the Opana Point radar station detected a large flight of aircraft approaching the island from the north. They thought the aircraft were a flight of B-17s coming from the mainland. The first wave of the Japanese Carrier Strike Force had 183 aircraft. They attacked shortly before 8 a.m., hitting the base airfields and the fleet anchored in Pearl Harbor. The leader of the first attack wave sent coded messages back to Admiral Nagumo that the attack had begun. When there was not a single U.S. Army or Navy plane responding, he radioed Tora, 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 meaning tiger, tiger, tiger. These code words meant the surprise had been achieved.
On December 7, 1941, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. This led to the entry of the United States into World War II. It's very important for us to discuss the war and remember all of the brave soldiers who fought for our great country. I'm sure many of you may have had a relative or may know someone who fought in the war.
Yeah, but Sadie's grandpa's fighting for the wrong side.
John, I will not tolerate those kinds of comments in my class. The role of Japanese Americans during the war was a very complex one, as many were evacuated and scattered to internment camps across the country.
Oh, so will we get a chance to discuss the Japanese internment camps more in depth?
Unfortunately, Sadie, we won't have time to talk about that in our class.
Yeah, but doesn't it just seem a little unfair how we're just giving
Sadie,
up?
I said that we don't have time. You need to do a better job listening to my class. Sadako, a moment, please.
Why am I being kept after class, Mr. Hashimoto? Did I do anything wrong?
Sadako, you're not in trouble. I just wanted to talk to you about your earlier comments about the internment camps. I do believe that it's an important topic for our class discussion, and I'm sorry that I wasn't able to answer more of your questions. As a Japanese American myself, I believe that these stories and these perspectives are very important. However, I follow the curriculum given to me for a reason. I'm sure you see how diverse our class is. Asian American history, and specifically Japanese American history, is just not relevant to everyone. If you have further questions, I encourage you to discuss them with your parents or your grandparents.
Yeah, but my mom and dad don't really like talking about that stuff, so that's why I was hoping I could learn a little bit here.
I understand, Sadako, but rules are rules.
Okay, well, at the very least, can you just think about John? Like, how is he allowed to make those comments in class and get away with it?
Unfortunately, Sadako, since John's dad is on the school board, I'm sure you can see how that'd be very difficult. I've already gotten in trouble for speaking out on certain topics in my class, and I can't afford to get in trouble, so I need to be careful. I hope you understand. So Sadako, how was school today?
Well, in class we were talking about World War II, so I asked Mr. Hashimoto about the camps, and you know what he said? That the school doesn't have time to discuss it. Also, there's this kid named John in my class who keeps picking on me, and Mr. Hashimoto says he can't do anything about it because his dad is on the school board. But can you believe that our history just is like never talked about?
Sadako, why are you talking about this subject during dinner?
You're asking how my day was and I'm just telling you what happened. I don't see what the problem is.
Sadako, watch your tongue.
I'm sorry. Still, it doesn't make any sense.
Sadako, again, it's not a topic to discuss during dinner. You shouldn't complain about what is and isn't discussed in school.
You shouldn't talk back to your teacher either. You know it's wrong to talk back to your authority. Stop bringing bad attention to yourself.
Mom, this is why you don't understand me. This is our family history. Jichon was literally in the camps. Why am I being told if we're going to talk about the things that involve our family?
Sadako, if you feel that passionately about it, we can talk about it another time. For now, we shouldn't be talking so lightly about the camps or the war right there. This conversation is over. Finish your food and help your mom with the dishes.
Why do I touch the dishes? I have so much homework. Plus, I have to get ready for Jichon's house this weekend. Why can't Ken help with the dishes for once?
I'm tired of this. I hope you don't show this much attitude to your future husband. You need to know how to cook and clean for your family, so get used to it. Meanwhile, Ken will be too busy out of the house and making money. You and Ken are not the same, Sadako.
Mom, times are different now. Stop living in the past.
You know what I mean, Sadako. I just know what's best for you. The more you complain, the longer it'll take for you to do the dishes.
Welcome aboard on Global Astroliner.
So, Sadako, how's school?
It's okay.
Are you sure? I know you well enough to know when something's wrong.
Well, honestly, Ji-chan, a lot's happened this week, and I'm pretty upset with everyone right now, but it is what it is, I guess.
Sit down and tell me about it. What's going on?
Well, in school, we were talking about World War II, so I asked my teacher about the internment camps because I want to learn more about it. And you know what he said? That the school just has more important things to discuss.
What? He said all that?
He did!
Your teacher sounds like an asshole.
It's alright. But this whole year, all my classmates have called me Sadie instead of Sadako because Sadako is too hard to pronounce. Like, why did my mom and dad give me such a Japanese name? I already don't fit in at school. I just feel like having a Japanese name just makes my life worse.
Sadako, what do you mean? You have a beautiful name. If it makes you feel any better, I named your dad George, after George Takei.
Who is that?
Oh, he's way before your time. He played Sulu in Star Trek. He's a great actor, and I wanted to be just like him. Your bachan was a big fan.
Cool.
Sorry, pay no mind to little old me. Anything else happen?
Well, I guess the worst part is, I went home to tell mom and dad about it, and they didn't even care. Dad basically told me to keep it to myself, and mom gave this huge lecture about gender roles. Like, I told them the camps have a family history, and I'm just trying to make conversation to get all upset. I don't know why they're being so weird about it. I'm sorry, Ji-chan. I shouldn't complain so much. I know talking about the camps isn't easy for you.
No. It's my fault your father's being that way.
What? How can you say that? You and Dad are so different. You're fun and easy to talk to, and he's Dad.
Sadako, there's something you should understand. When your father was young, he would ask Bachan and I a lot about the camps. I mean, it made sense. It's how Bachan and I met, so naturally he wants to know the details and what life was like. George, your father, was always curious, with lots of questions. But it was too painful for Bachan to talk about. I still remember how upset she got every time he mentioned the camps. It was an unspoken topic for us, and something we felt like we had to endure in silence, so I suppose he picked up our family's habit of staying quiet.
Well, now I feel bad. I probably shouldn't have reacted like I did with Dad.
Sadako, it's important to talk about. After the camps, I had to start over. I had big dreams, just like you, but they took all that away. I wanted to play toys, play football with the neighbors, but I couldn't. Life was so hopeless. We lost our belongings. Our home was gone. Our country had turned against us. I mean, we were Americans, you know? The only thing that kept me going was family. I sometimes think about what life would be like if I didn't meet Bachan. And seeing you all grown up now, seeing my silly, goofy granddaughter all grown up now, I realize that you are my legacy, Sadako, and I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Ji-chan.
I guess your brother's my legacy too, but he hasn't called me in months, so. Anyways, after Bachan died, it was easier to talk about the camps. And not that the memories weren't painful, but I feel now like I can share it with you more, especially since you're so interested. And plus, it seems like you don't have the best teacher, so I feel like I should take it upon myself to tell you.
Yeah. You are my teacher, Ji-chan. I always love and appreciate all the stories you share with me.
Sadako, your life is full of so many possibilities. You need to find people who make you happy, things that make you happy, and you will live long and prosper.
Okay, but that's the problem, Ji-chan. I have no idea what I love. I hate everyone at school, and I have no passion for anything. I just feel so lonely and lost.
Sadako, don't be so hard on yourself. You're beautiful inside and out. You're a great conversationalist. And you're funny, which you get from me. Don't even ask me about your brother. He's so serious.
Thanks, Ji-chan. I just wish I could feel the same about myself.
Sadako, have you heard the story of 1,000 cranes? Well, you see, there's this old myth that says, if you fold 1,000 cranes, you're granted one wish.
Any one wish?
Well, as long as it's within reason.
Oh, okay. So, like, if I wish for self-confidence. Oh, no. What about this? Making friends.
Come, let's start folding some. I'll put Star Trek on the TV so you can see what a great man George Tuck is.
Yay.
Videos lately, but guess where I'm at? UCSB! This is my desk at college. This is my bed at college. I'm making this video at college. It's great here. I've made a couple friends. I've been to all my classes, although most of them are GEs, like my Asian American Studies class. It just feels like a fever dream here. It's definitely a change from home. Anyways, I hate to cut it short, but I do actually have to get to class. It's actually my Asian American Studies class, but I'll see you later though. Bye.
Hey, watch where you're going. Are you okay?
Yeah, I am. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, no problem. People need to be more spatially aware. Are you coming out of Asian American Studies?
Yeah, I am.
Oh my god, what did you think about today's lecture?
I really like today's lesson about the Japanese internment camps. You know, I feel like I kind of owe it to my dad to be a little bit more knowledgeable. Plus, I didn't really learn much about it in high school, so.
Yeah, same. My high school covered it, but only for like 5 minutes.
The Japanese deserve it!
What did you say?
You heard what I said. The Japanese deserved it. Your people know what they did. The council just damn taking what was coming for them.
You come up here. Come up here right now. Hey, what did you say? Say it back. Say it back. Hey, I'm so sorry about that. The audacity of some people, the stupidity.
Don't apologize. That was really cool. Like, you're really cool, I think. I wish I had the courage to do something like that.
It's no biggie. Many of me humbled anyways. I'm a Kana, by the way.
Sadako.
Okay. Your name is Japanese.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, that's a really pretty name.
You think so? Only Meichi Chauncey thinks so, but thanks.
Well, now both me and your Nisha. By the way, you should come check out NSU with me. I heard it's the Japanese American Club here or something.
I don't know about that.
Come on, this is how we're supposed to meet new people as freshmen. Plus, I'm Japanese, you're Japanese, it's a Japanese club. I also really don't want to go alone, please.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I'd be too comfortable with joining a club that, revolves around being Japanese.
You gotta be proud of your culture. Plus, you and me together, we can slay this general meeting.
Okay, I'll go to a meeting, but this doesn't mean I'm gonna join for sure.
Yes, I have a feeling you'll love it. What drove we headed to, by the way?
Oh, Santa Cruz.
Oh my god, we're going too. We'll walk through together.
All right.
Every second of your day, I spend hoping it never change. Never wait or hesitate. Tell me what is on your mind. Enjoy your company. I think you would do great. Just wait and be with you and me. Make my day in every way. Know I'll be okay when you are around.
Sadako, you haven't called in a while. I was starting to worry. I get so lonely when you don't talk to me.
Sorry, Mom. I've been busy studying.
That's what we like to hear. Have you met any new people recently? College is a good place to build your network.
Yeah, actually, I met my friend Akadi as I was walking to class. Now we go to NSU together.
What's NSU?
It stands for Nikkei Student Union. It's a club for Japanese students.
That's cool. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of weird being in that space though. I've never been surrounded by so many other Asian people. Back home, I always felt too Asian. But in NSU, I almost don't feel Asian enough. It's a new feeling for sure.
No matter. Don't spend too much time there anyway. Find clubs that look better on your resume. You know, your brother joined robotics. Have you at least figured out your major?
Nope, I'm still undeclared. The advisor told me to study something that I'm interested in, and you know that I enjoy writing and being creative, so what if I majored something related to the arts?
And be broke? You'll never find a job. Why can't you pick something more science or math like Ken? I think you need to have a serious talk with him, Sadako.
He's a bit kidding.
What was that?
Nothing. Is Ji-chan still going to the New Year's festival?
Yeah, he is. I hope you're still planning on going with him. He's certainly looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, I still want to go. I haven't gone to the festival with him since I was like a kid, so I'm looking forward to that.
Sadako, open the door!
I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay, Sadako. Study hard. Love you.
See you.
Love you guys too. Okay, I was on the phone with my parents.
Why'd you hang up? Let me say hi to your mom! Bye. Is everything okay though?
Yeah, everything's fine. I was just talking to my mom about school and everything. She wasn't too happy about me joining NSU. She was like, oh, you should focus on studying, be more like your brother.
Why would you want to be more like a man? No offense, your brother.
Exactly. You know, I love my mom, but sometimes she feels a little overbearing.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sorry you're living with that, but tell her it's you. You're the girl boss that you are.
Oh, thanks, but you mean you, right? I mean, come on, you're the girl boss today.
Stop, you make me smile.
Yeah, whatever. I probably shouldn't hype you up too much, otherwise your ego will get too big.
No. Keep hyping me up. I like the attention. By the way, I was going to grab some dinner with some people in NSU. Do you want to come?
I'm not sure. I have a lot of homework to do. I always feel like there's an intern to study for. Plus, I wasn't really invited in the first place, so.
Come on, you've been studying all day.
Yeah, I know, but I guess if we're just being honest, it's just, I really don't feel like I belong in the group. You know, it's like I don't feel Japanese enough, so it's just weird, I don't know.
Well, I don't think that stuff matters, and we're all part of the same club, right?
I know, but I seriously do have a lot of studying to do, though. So you go have fun.
You sure?
Yeah, tell me about it tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you later. See ya.
Will I ever feel Japanese enough?
I'm trying to keep my head high.
favorite. We call it fuzzy hands.
Oh, Kichan, please. Jazzercise has no place.
Okay.
People can see you.
You need to let me have my fun. You are in charge of taking me to this festival. I still don't believe your dad doesn't trust me driving. Do I look 91 to you?
No, Kichan, you look great.
I know I do. It's because of jazzercise that keeps me so fit.
Okay. Please, do control when we get back home.
Why are you so embarrassed? Are you trying to impress someone? Are there any cute boys?
No, Kichan, there are literally no cute boys.
Okay, whatever you say. What about that one? Or him? Oh, what about
Kichan, please stop! I came to this festival to spend time with you, not look at guys. Why don't we take a picture?
Sadako, have you been folding your crate?
I'm sorry, Kichan. I've just been so busy at school, I've kind of forgot.
You have to keep folding those. Don't forget your wish.
Yeah. I'll try to make it a part of my New Year's resolution. This festival's inspiring me.
In the summer, there's a Wong. You used to like coming to those and dancing the odori and your yukata. And getting your favorite shaved ice.
Yeah, I vaguely remember those. We should go again in the summer.
Well, I invited you and Ken every year, but you're always too busy. I remember you used to like the little dances and the lanterns and the food, but once you got to high school, you stopped coming.
I'm sorry, Kichan. I guess if we're being honest, they just feel a little too Japanese for me.
You need to stop worrying so much about what other people think of you. This is your culture, your home, your family, your community. Your culture is a part of who you are and where you come from. I won't let you forget that.
Yeah, I know, Kichan. I'm sorry. It's just hard sometimes.
Are you familiar with your name?
Yeah, it's Sadako.
No. Really? The meaning behind your name, Sadako, it symbolizes strength, peace, resilience. Sadako was a huge symbol of hope for Japan after World War II. She was directly affected by the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima, and she was diagnosed with leukemia. But she followed the story that if you fold 1,000 cranes, you are granted one wish.
So wait, you told my parents to name me Sadako?
Oh, not exactly, but I threw the idea in there quite frequently.
I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying, Sadako. Embrace your name. Embrace your culture. There's nothing wrong with being proud of who you are.
Well, then I guess I just have a lot to learn from you then.
I'll always be here for you.
Okay, well, then I'm counting on you to teach me more. Starting with how to make your famous tamagoyaki. No matter how much I try to recreate it, it just doesn't taste the same.
Okay. My tamagoyakis are just egg, soy sauce, and lots of love. Love is the secret ingredient to every dish.
Chichon, that makes no sense.
Oh, it's what Machan always told me.
Whatever you say. Why don't we make some more when we get home? I've been craving it ever since I went to college. So.
Of course we can.
Oh my god, Chichon, are you okay?
The doctor said I need to be more careful because I'm getting old. But he doesn't know me like I do. I'm like a cat with 9 lives.
Chichon, please be careful with your health. I need you to be well enough to go to more festivals with me. You're coming with me again next year.
I love you, Sadako. I'm so proud of you.
I love you too. Here, sit on this bench. I'm gonna go get you some water, okay?
Okay, I'll be waiting.
was your winter break?
Girl, let me tell you, it was super interesting. I spent the first half of my break refreshing my laptop because my stupid professor was not putting my grade for my final. So I wasn't sure if I was going to pass the class or not. But I passed! What the C? But she's good degrees, right?
Yeah, she's good degrees.
And then I laid in bed, and I ate too much, and I started imagining scenarios in my head that would never actually happen. And then, I downloaded Tinder, and I started matching all these people. They got really anxious, so I deleted the whole app. And before I think of it, bring their number.
That's eventful.
You don't have to lie to me. It was fun though. I saw that you went to Oswald on Instagram.
Yeah, my G-chan took me to the Oshinatsu festival. I haven't gone with him in years, so it was nice to try to go again. Although, he did insist on showing his jazzercise, which was kind of embarrassing.
Why would you want to? I don't know. I would have loved to go to your G-chan.
Yeah, you guys have no shame.
Well, whatever. You're just a hater, Sadako.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, hey, do you know when the next NSU general meeting is?
That's new? Someone's asking about NSU?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just after winter break, I just wanted to be more involved.
I'm pretty sure there's a jam next week.
Oh, cool. I mean, I'm gonna go. Are you gonna go?
The only time I missed one was when I got coffee, and I forgot to ask for oat milk, so I got whole milk. And, disaster. I love this for you though. And it actually saves me a trip to your room and driving out with me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to go to more events this quarter, so I'm looking forward to that.
And I also heard that someone from NSU is throwing a social this weekend. I know that last time you were saying that you felt like you didn't really fit in, so no pressure. But you're all really nice people, and I really want you to come.
Sure, why not? I mean, I'd probably be seeing more of them if I go to more events anyways, so.
Sadako, I don't know what Jishan did to you over break, but I'm really loving this whole self-love vibe right now.
Didn't do anything. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just want to be more involved. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, you folded a lot of cranes. Are you feeling like 1,000 or something?
Yeah. I told my G-chan I would be working on them, but so far I've just had a stack of unfolded paper just down there. I'm just so busy and stuff. Plus this whole 1,000 cranes, get your wish bubble. I don't even know if it's true. It's a myth, so.
Dude, if you fold 1,000 cranes and your wish didn't come true, that's kind of messed up for the universe. I don't know. I don't believe it, and I don't really see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just lazy. I told my G-chan I would make it a part of my New Year's resolution, but if we're being honest, it's just not a priority right now. I'm not gonna lie. During the whole GM, my stomach was growling. I'm also really hungry.
Great! What do you want? I La Vista has so many 5-star cuisine options.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. I usually call my chinchan around this time, and I kind of forgot. Is there any way we could get dinner another time?
Yeah, I mean, normally I would be the best upset about this, but it's your job, so I understand. I'll go eat, and I'll see you later?
Yeah, catch you later.
I'll see you later.
Why won't he pick up? Hi, Mom.
Hi, Sadako.
Hey, Mom, have you heard from Ji-chan? I tried calling him, but the line keeps going dead.
Yeah, about that.
Did something happen to Ji-chan?
I'm so sorry, Sadako.
Mom, you're scaring me. What happened?
Itow had lung cancer. But he didn't want us to tell you because he didn't want you to worry. He wanted to enjoy the festival with you for the last time.
Mom, what are you talking about last time? Ji-chan's fine, right? He's gonna be okay, right? There are things to fixing, right? He's gonna be fine, right?
He passed away this morning. I'm so sorry, Sadako. He loved you very much. It all happened so fast. Even I'm still in shock. If you can, please try to come home this weekend. Sadako, will you be okay?
I have to go.
Isn't the sun?
in here? Did something happen?
I just don't want to talk about it right now. Like, no, it's not a good time.
Dude, I've been so worried about you. I've been sending you mansion house tour videos, TikTok videos, everything under the sun, and you haven't been responding. And you didn't even talk to me about anything, right? Oh, you know what?
Please, just shut up! Stop talking, okay? I just lost the one person in this world who truly makes me feel like I'm normal, who truly feels like I'm not crazy, who understands me. You just stop talking, please! You never take anything seriously! Why should you? And even if you wanted to do anything, you can't. So just stop! Just get out of my way!
Sadako, wait! Hey. Look, you don't have to talk to me if you don't want to, but I'm still gonna sit here. You want a lollipop?
Thanks, man. Look, I'm sorry about earlier. It was misdirected. I just don't know how to feel after what happened.
What happened?
Well, you know after last week's general meeting, how I said I had to call my teacher?
Yeah, did something happen?
Well, he had cancer, and my mom told me that he didn't want us to know it. He passed away a few days ago.
Oh my God, Sadako, I'm so sorry.
I just don't know how to feel. I just miss him so much.
Well, I don't know if this is gonna make you feel any better, but he's always going to be with you, Sadako. Maybe not physically, but he's always going to be in your heart.
How do you stay positive all the time? I feel like you never have any problems.
I guess you could say that I get what you're going through.
What do you mean?
Well, when I was in high school, I got a new girlfriend, and, you know, typical Japanese parents, they did not love that I came home with a girl instead of a guy, so they ostracized me, told me I could never see her again. So I left, and I decided to live with my bachan, who was the only person in this world who knew I was gay and accepted me for who I was. But
what happened?
she passed away my senior year.
I'm so sorry, Cuddy. I had no idea.
Don't apologize. You just went through such a major loss in your life.
Well, I didn't deal with it all.
I went through the typical process of, denial, mourning, acceptance. But ultimately, I just decided one day to focus more on the lessons and the tools that she taught me and the legacy that she had on my life. Sadako, I know you've been shunned for your identity and made to feel unworthy of many parts of who you are throughout your life. And Ji-chan was that tether for you and feeling comfortable in your own skin. But think of it like this. Ji-chan taught you those tools and those lessons to love yourself. And now it's time for you to hone that for yourself.
Thanks, Cuddy. I'm really glad I had a friend like you.
I know I don't say this very often because I hate talking about my feelings, but you're one of the few people in my life that I genuinely feel like I can be myself around. And I can't really say that for a lot of people. Do you think you can go home for this weekend? It might help you process your emotions.
My mom wants me to come home for the weekend to help gather my child stuff. I'm not ready for that.
You should take all the time that you need. And if there's anything, literally anything that I can do, you let me know, okay?
Thanks, Akari. And again, I'm really sorry about earlier.
Don't worry about it. It's getting cold, let's get out of here. And I'll help you clean your room while you're at it. Your messy, messy room.
We're going to have Kiku's funeral next week, so make sure to come home from school that weekend. I've already contacted our immediate family. On top of that, your Kikuta knew a surprising amount of people, so we'll see who shows up. Oh, and one more thing. One of you guys has to make a speech at the funeral, but I'll let you two figure that out later on.
So, I assume you're going to be the one making a speech, given that you're the older one, plus mom would like that better anyways.
I mean, sure. Whatever works with you.
Do you just not have an opinion on anything, or what?
No, I'm just saying whatever works with you. If you don't want to make it, I will.
Okay, why are you acting like this isn't a big deal? Are you, not sad?
Well, of course I'm sad. I'm just saying that shit happens. You shouldn't put a pause on everything in your life because of it.
How could you say that, Ken? Why are you being so heartless?
I don't think I'm being heartless. Again, you shouldn't put a pause on everything in your life just because one thing happened. Ever since you got home today, all you've been doing is crying in your room and you haven't done a single thing.
Excuse me? Ken, G-Town is literally gone. I have every right to be upset. You may probably get cancer. You know what? Well, I can't expect much from you, right? Given that you're the golden child of the family, all you ever do is just sit there and agree to whatever mom and dad say, so whatever.
Why are you so upset right now? You're so frustrating to talk to.
You're so annoying!
From the daylight, running from the daylight, Sadako? Are you busy right now? I wanted to talk about what I said earlier. I definitely let my anger get the best of me.
There's nothing to talk about. You're just gonna get all mad and say I'm too emotional. So.
Do you still remember the basement back at Jishan's house? You used to ask me to go down there with you, just so you could play with Jishan's toys. I still remember one time, Dad made you go down there alone. And when I had to come save you, I found you all by yourself crying at the bottom of the stairs, just because you didn't know how to turn on the lights. The point is, you didn't really need me. You just needed a small push. I also remember how you used to wake me up in the middle of the night with your grimy little hands. Just have me go with you to use the restroom. You would have me face the wall, otherwise you would end up peeing the bed.
Okay, my hands were not grimy.
Yeah, you can keep telling yourself that. But Mom, she has those pictures with you and your hands all up in your nose.
Oh, just leave!
Sasha?
I told you a long time ago, stop calling me that.
Sorry, Sadako. I know we haven't talked recently. I know you've had a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't do anything about it.
You know, you've grown a lot. You're able to speak your mind now, especially to Mom and Dad. And that's something I've never really been able to do. You used to be so small, quiet, and scared of the world. But you know, you'll always be my little sister, Sasha. I know I haven't been the best brother recently. And I'm sorry about what I said earlier. You did not deserve that. You'll always be my little sister who peed herself in a car 5 minutes before we could get home.
Okay, that was like one time.
Exactly. One time was enough. You know, earlier you asked me if I was going to make the speech at Jishan's funeral. I think you should. You're much better at articulating your feelings. And to be honest, that's still something I need to work on.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna cry.
That's okay. That just shows how much you really love Jishan.
I don't know.
It would make Jishan so happy hearing it from you. I know it would. Anyways, do you need help packing? I know you're leaving tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah. Okay, I know I leave my door unlocked, but now you can just walk in whenever you want.
Sorry, I was looking at your location on my phone and I saw you were back, so even though I was planning on going to the gym, I said I'd come see you, so be grateful.
If you're asking me, that just sounds like an excuse to skip the gym.
No, of course not. I'll keep my arms buff for the ladies, you know?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, dang, you folded a lot of cranes.
Yeah, I figured I'd finish them before Chi-chan's funeral, so I'm just trying to get them done.
Yeah, that's really great, Sadako. I'm sure that would have made him very happy. And are you doing okay? Be honest.
I mean, I'm fine. Of course I miss him a lot. It's just a lot going on. I'm supposed to make a speech for his funeral, and I just don't know what to say. Every time I try to think of something, I just get so overwhelmed, and I just don't know. And this might sound like really crazy. I probably shouldn't be saying it, but like, it just feels like his presence is here, and it's crazy. I don't know.
I don't think that's crazy. He's always going to be here for you, Sadako. Maybe not physically, but he's always going to be right here. And I'm always here for you too. And at the funeral, no matter how much or how little you say, your Ji-chan will always be remembered. Thanks. Here, let me help you.
Feeling left out from the back, you gotta go. Road 5 years from now, we can see what matter. You hope you don't know where to go. Construction every turn upon the road. Live life thinking why it's going so slow. Looking at the clock, wondering why I was not home. You waited way too long. You know it's in the pattern in your own. Fuck all the good times, it's a bad.
Dear Ji-chan, in high school, you gifted me this camera. By using this camera, I think it is the best way for me to communicate my true and honest feelings. You used to hold my hand. No matter where we went, I was next to you, your hand in mine. In middle school, I remember feeling embarrassed to be walking in public while holding your hand, which was extremely childish of me, but looking back now, I would do anything if I could just hold it once more again. Just 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes is all I wish for Ji-chan. Minutes where we can make tamagoyaki. Minutes where we can go to more festivals. I would even spend those minutes doing your jazzercise if that's what you wanted. I would do it all if I could spend more minutes with you. Then maybe I could somehow feel this deep pain coming within my chest. This void that hollowed out. Your story came to an end. Before I left for college, you told me about the legend of 1,000 cranes. When you first told me this, my self-confidence was at an all-time low. It felt as though I was being swelled up by self-doubt. But you told me that with the last crane folded, I could make a wish. I often told myself I was the problem. I asked, how do I fix myself? When learning about the cranes, initially, I wished I was different. I wished I was someone else. But through this past year, my feelings have changed. You taught me how to live. Not only how to live, but to live well. You taught me the importance of self. And when I felt lost, when I felt alone, isolated, you were always there to talk me through it. You had the brightest smile. One that lights up even brighter than the lanterns that you loved so much during the one. And that smile helps light my own path, my own journey to becoming the strong girl you always wished me to be. To be honest, Ji-chan, I'm terrified. You taught me so much, and that I've always found comfort and peace in your presence. I knew that there would come a time where I would have to learn life without you. But I didn't think it would come so soon. Beyond that, I'm scared of forgetting the sound of your voice. Your laugh that echoes through any room you're in, and how your contagious smile extends all the way to your eyes. I'm scared of forgetting all the details that made you, you. These indescribable feelings, although it hurts more than any emotion I've ever experienced, I'm so fortunate that I get to experience them in the first place. I love you, Ji-chan. Because of this love, I'm able to feel these emotions of great loss. Love never dies. And you show me the greatest love I could ever ask for. That being said, I finally finished molding 1,000 cranes. With these 1,000 cranes, Ji-chan, I wish for eternal love. Not only for myself, but for everyone. This genuine and unconditional love. A bond that goes even deeper than the connection through blood, but instead rather through the creation of memories. I wish for everyone to be able to experience it.
A love so strong that one can be completely vulnerable. To be able to have so much trust into someone and to be able to give them control. Your love is irreplaceable, unforgettable.
Jichon, you once told me that love is the secret ingredient of every dish. With this love, the dish of Sadako, of me, is now complete. I've learned to love myself, my culture, and my community. I'm excited to live out as the daughter of my parents, as the sister of my brother, as a proud Japanese American, as Sadako. I love you, Jichon. Thank you for everything.
What does your identity mean to you, and how does it make you unique?
I think there's a lot of intersections about like who I am as a person. I think first being a woman and being Japanese American or Japanese, it has definitely brought up its own challenges. And I'm also queer, so I'm like a queer Japanese woman. It's just the three points of the triangle are just definitely there.
My identity is something that I never really thought much about. I think that comes from growing up in a really white town. I tended to not resonate much with my Asian identity.
Being Japanese, it feels weird to me because I look Asian, however my name doesn't feel Asian. Growing up, I've been teased a lot about that.
I have a very, very Japanese name, and navigating through my childhood with that was always interesting. But over time, I've kind of been like, my name's actually pretty cool. Like, I can really get behind my name. It's something that I take pride in now. I used to be kind of embarrassed by it, but like, I've definitely come to realize that it's a unique part of who I am, and it's something I can really appreciate.
Being Japanese American has been super important in my life. Going to Japanese school, playing in Japanese American basketball leagues. As a kid, I didn't really appreciate that as much, but as I grew older, I learned to appreciate how special and unique those experiences were that tied me back to the community.
What are your family's connections to the internment camps, and how has it affected you?
My grandfather was interned at Tulu Lake.
Both of my grandparents and all of my family on my dad's side was interned in Colorado.
My family was interned at Manzanar, Tulu Lake, and Gila Bend. Coming out of the camps, my family was kind of forced to assimilate back into society, and one of the ways that my great-great-grandparents tried to help their kids assimilate back into American society was to lose the language.
I felt ashamed for not knowing my own language or Japanese and everything. And was really frustrated with my ancestors for not passing down any Japanese culture, traditions and everything. Aside from financial repercussions and things that they could never recover from, they had to also assimilate to American culture, which is most likely why my dad and my grandma never really spoke Japanese, and how it was never passed down to me. So that's probably where I feel the disconnect.
What is the role of the current generation of Asian Americans in ensuring that such anti-AAPI violence in history is not buried or forgotten?
I think our role really comes down to bridging the gap between cultures and generations.
We can do that by either individual efforts or help start discussions about it in ways that we did not grow up learning about it in schools.
I think at the academic setting, I think we need to have a lot more research, a lot more scholarly studies. And I think in the personal level, I think it really just up to us and making sure that history is not forgotten.
We can't forget what happened. It is something that we need to remember so it never happens again.
If we don't talk about the stories of the Issei and Issei that were returned, their stories will be forgotten. And that kind of opens the door for this systemic set of graces to kind of come back and have it again. And I think it's our job to share the stories and build bonds between different groups of people.
Hi, my name is Hanna Abe. I'm this year's Director of Blossom, Sadako 1000 Cranes. I want to start off by thanking you for coming to this year's production. Me, along with Owen, Wong, Chen, and Asumi Shuda, started planning this production back in June, and there's a lot of discussion about what we should do for this year's Culture Night. A lot of the inspiration from this play came from personal experiences from myself, along with Culture Night producers Owen, Wong, Chen, and our president Asumi Shuda. We also talked to a lot of members within NSU, and we were able to learn the different experiences of so many individuals all across the United States about growing up Asian American. Growing up Asian American is such a unique and different experience for everyone, and in this year's play, we really wanted to highlight how different and unique the experiences of each individual can be. On behalf of the Culture Night team, we hope that you learned a little bit more about the Japanese American experience, and we hope that you have a great rest of your night.
Sadako, come here. I want to show you how to properly fold an origami crane before the sun goes down.
Coming, John. Okay, what's the first step? I want to make the best crane ever.
Good. Okay, patience is key. Every fold, valley, and crease you make impacts their perfect geometry. Just like how in life, every decision you make leads to the perfect experience. You'll build these folds all throughout your life, and one day, when you're as old as me, you'll smile at yourself in the mirror for being so patient. Running your fingers slowly along the paper's edge, strolling down this life's many paths. A crane imbued with 1,000 droplets of love.
So, one day I'll be a big, beautiful crane just like you?
That's right. But I still have a few more folds to go.
Like what?
Like teaching you how to make my famous tamagoyaki, or taking you to the Oshogatsu festival.
And then I'll be the perfect Jijan crane.
That's right. And one night when you close your eyes, I will finally take flight from this earth.
Well, that sounds sad, Jijan. You could do that in a long time from now, okay?
I love you, Sadako.
Thank you so much to the Campbell Hall staff in the back for letting us use their space along with their technology.
And for our incredibly generous sponsors, a huge thank you to the Office of the External Vice President for Statewide Affairs, the JACL chapters of San Fernando Valley, Ventura, Greater Greater Los Angeles, Marysville, San Mateo, Pacific Southwest District Governor Ryan Yoshikawa, the UCSB East Asia Center, Chair Mayfair Yang, and the Toshiko Ushiyama Fund as a part of UCSB's East Asian Languages and Cultural Studies, Director Sabine Frishtuk and the UCSB Center for Taiwan Studies, the UCSB Asian American Studies Department, and the UCSB's Multicultural Center.
And to make this whole night possible, we have 4 Culture Night committees, and we would like to thank everyone individually.
To start out, we'd like to thank the Finance and Outreach Committee, Stacey Kawabata, Jeremy Nieda, Lucy Chen, Charlotte Park, Matthew Oswald, and Wyatt Hamabe.
And our Multimedia Committee of Brandon Hong, Danny Shum, Alex Yong, Ali Park, and Fion Wong.
And our Publicity Committee of Emily Zhou, Chris Straw, Eli Chan, Evan Itow, Kana Moriyama, Kikuta, and Makena Matsumoto.
Next we have our stage crew, Momo, Markos Wong, Mia Yamagiwa, Troy Koyama, Marla Takahashi, Tyler Rosenberg, and Matthew Shirka.
Starting off the talents of this production, thank you to UCSB Kendo Club for the amazing performance and for showcasing such an important Japanese martial art.
Next, we have our dance groups, Sorambushi, led by Hanna Abe, and Modern, led by Asumi Shuda. Momo, Maya Nishime, Akane Nozawa, Claire Vossler, Caitlin Pham, Kana Moriyama, Markos Wong, Shin Hayasaka, Matthew Oswald, Nicholas Kikuta, Ryan Chow, Sophia Zhu, Hailey Rosengren, Jody Yu, Michael Ma, Caitlin Pham, and Ali Park.
Thank you to our NSU Chamber Music musicians, Ali Park, Stacey Kawabata, Lucy Chen, Ethan Solomon, and Ryan Chow.
And the last of our talent efforts, thank you so much to Kana Moriyama and Sophia Zhu for their color guard routine, Tyler Sakamoto for playing the piano solo, and Jody Yu for her solo lyrical dance.
And finally, we have our cast who we've all gotten to know and love, starting with Tyler Sakamoto as John the classmate.
Next up, we have Owen Wong as Dad, as Mom, and Michael Ma as Ken.
Next, we have Asumi. And then next, we have Asumi Shuda as Akari.
Next is Alex Yong as Ji-chan.
And finally, we have the star of our show, Akemi Takeda as Sadako.
Thank you so much to every single person who was a part of our Culture Night production tonight. It was such a meaningful, beautiful experience, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the show. And have a good night!